Okay, if you are into real estate, then this video is for you. Maybe you're a managing broker, maybe you're a team leader, maybe you're a real estate agent, and you want to scale your operations and your lead flow. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that with a quite unfair advantage here. So here we go. My name is Adam Parsons. I own and operate Bravo Global Staffing, where we specialize in taking offshore talent from primarily Pakistan and we place it into US based companies like a real estate office, a back office for home service companies such as like HVAC or electrical or plumbing, roofing companies, what else? Tech and SaaS startups, you name it. If the job can be done remotely, we can find that person in Pakistan at a fraction of the cost. So let's jump into it. This unique boutique real estate office, they came to me about 60 days ago and they said, hey, help us out, help us scale. Right now we got agents and we feel like they're doing way more administrative tasks than out closing deals and showing homes. Okay, so here we go. They had about 50 active listings. They had 4 to 6 agents in their small team. Okay, and again, operations just couldn't keep up. Listings were lagging. There was some clunkiness with the transaction coordinator. Obviously, payroll costs if they hire local was a concern, and this was the big one for the brokerage, right? Agents were spending way more time on administrative tasks instead of showing homes. Okay, so they came to us and said, "Hey, how can you help?" And when we peeled back their company, we found out that they were paying administrative assistants and admin assistants $3,500 a month on average in their small firm. And again, this was local as well. So it wasn't like the best talent. It was the talent that they had locally, okay, that they could source locally. But hey, it was expensive, and it's also hard to it's a long drawn out process. Okay. And when we looked at their operations, lead management and appointment setting was big for the brokerage. And so was the, transaction coordinator here and the listing marketing, the marketing person. Okay. This person was in charge of all the, putting all the listings on MLS, updating the, marketing on social media, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. So, so we inserted 3 people into this company. We installed a transaction coordinator to help with their local person there and make it a little easier for not only the local transaction coordinator, but also all the real estate agents that were involved. We hired a marketing assistant. This person developed all this stuff on Canva, made sure that the listings got up on Zillow and the MLS, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff for the brokerage. And then we hired an appointment setter. They did both of these tasks. They managed the CRM, they did appointment setting, and then scraping, things in that nature. They did this. Okay. So we delivered 3 roles for the brokerage, but here's the cool thing. 2 weeks ago, one of the real estate agents came to me and was like, hey, I think I could use an executive assistant. And when we broke out her time and responsibilities that she wanted to delegate, it did make sense to hire an executive assistant. So if you're a real estate agent and you're thinking like, hey, I have a lot of ankle biters on my plate that I'd like to delegate offshore, come to me, let's chat. If it's not a good fit and I don't think there's enough work to really offshore that, then I'll just be honest with you and say, hey, it's probably not a good fit now. And then, or maybe we'll review other areas that potentially you haven't discovered yet that you want offshore. Okay. So, how do we deliver it? Okay. We always say, hey, give us 2 weeks. We will source all the candidates. I've got between 12 and 15,000 people that are already in my ATS, CVs, 1-minute videos, you name them. We're able to go and source for the position that we need. We conduct our internal interviews with these people, and then we do background checks reference check. So we call their last employer and verify that they do have this experience. We align our client expectations, okay, with the employees that we're presenting to our clients. So payroll, time zones, things of that nature, job description. And then we shortlist 3 to 4 candidates for every role. So, we presented about 12 candidates, 3 to 4 for each of these roles that we put into this company, plugged in there. Okay. So we shortlisted. And then once we shortlist these candidates, we will schedule client interviews with you. Again, you'll only have to review, 3 to 4 for each role. After, you tell us like, hey, this is the person I want. We conduct all the payroll. Okay. We can do all the compliance. So for local employment or international employment, and then all the performance checks, we can handle them as well. So if you're having difficulty with this person maybe showing up on time, we'll go to them, we'll counsel them, or you can too. Okay. So we got clients that like to do it both ways here. Now, out of the 3 people that they hired, and then you can include the 4th with the real estate agent, but in 45 days, this small boutique real estate office was able to reduce administrative costs by 65%. I think this is a really, really big number. You get immediate leverage when you hire offshore. Okay. Response time to new buyers and current clients, it dropped from 6 hours to 30 minutes, which is really, really big. And then, lastly, again, this is the primary reason. It wasn't really the cost savings, but the big reason this firm wanted us to come in there and install some offshore talent is because their agents were basically doing way more admin work and not being able to close more deals, going to showing homes, etc. So some client feedback. But yeah, takeaway here, I guess, we can plug in talent that will be able to use all the systems that you possibly can teach as well. So many of them have CRM experience and so forth. So again, they're all trainable and they can pick up any SOP or platform. If you're using ClickUp or MLS or any of that, Zillow, they know how to get around on these sites and can be trained really, really easy. Okay. So we can obviously find these people right away. And that's the big difference going from local pond to the ocean is we get to find the very best talent. Okay. Okay. And then obviously, there's a big price difference here, 65% reduction in administrative costs. So if this is something that you feel your real estate office can benefit from, or as a realtor, you can benefit from, reach out to me, shoot me a message, and let's see if it's a good fit for you. So links in my bio, you can go there and yeah, let's chat later.